Hi guys, good evening. It's Empress Jack Rabbit back at you again,
Tori Boo 151.
and we're going to do just a recap on love and hip hop, Hollywood second time. It's
Second
episode 2,
episode.
season 2, episode 2. What we're trying to say. So I took a few little notes along the way just to keep us focused. So the first starts out, we were wondering like, where's Soldier Boy, where's Fizz, everything, where's
Right.
Nia? So the first scene they have Nia and Soldier Boy. Um, First of all, can I say that she was so uber boobylicious? It was
Right.
absolutely ridiculous. They was over the top. They was even when she talked, they was bouncing.
Ooh.
Yeah, so they're in the studio. I guess Soldier Boy is working on a mixtape, right?
Yeah.
And so, lo and behold, they run into Fizz. He's also making a mixtape.
Mm-hmm.
But I said these was some hot ass mess niggas because, to tell the truth, nobody's doing anything. And how
No.
Soldier Boy look?
Yucky. He looks so dirty to me with the tattoos on his face and neck and stuff. Like he needed to take a bath.
Right. So Nia excused herself and the guys talking. They didn't really have anything to talk about per se. They full of shit. There's no music coming out for them. And okay, Omarion made some music, so now so-called Fizz, Lil Fizz is going to do this. So I don't know if that's true or not.
Right.
Next we see Rich Dollars and Moniece. Oh, I'm so over them already. Go ahead.
They haven't even started. This Moniece girl is taking this to the next level. She's showing her level of immaturity times 10.
Mm-hmm.
First off, like we said, our last episode, our last recap, why are you with Rich Dollars?
Right.
You can do better than that. That's
Mhm.
first and foremost. And second off, why are you going so fast? This man is old enough to be your daddy.
Yeah, she's in a straight rush. He says at first, yeah, I'm catching feelings. And I'm like, okay, you're like 40 or 50. Who still says catching feelings at that point? But, it's too old for some things to be said.
Right.
But she wants him to move in. She said it's a forever kind of love.
Right.
And she wants to have things her way. Now, she's saying all this to the diary camera. She did finally say it was a forever love and stuff like that.
Right.
But she wants marriage, the ring, the house, everything. She was automatically talking to him about, let's get together with my parents. And it's been Cameron. She's got the little son, Fizz.
Right.
Let's get together and get Cameron. And all the while, Rich Dollar, how's he looking?
He is so caught off guard. He's like,
Right.
He's
Yeah.
like, ew, hold on.
Because he said, I'm here for the week. And she's like, no, you're going to be here forever. And then she starts talking to him about getting a vasectomy because she didn't want any other kids. Who does that?
He got so mad at her. Like, really? Yeah, he was so over the top, man.
Right. This is like their first and second time being in person. They've been FaceTiming.
Right.
And who does that? Has this type of conversation with somebody? So that only leads me to believe Mona Scott get some new actors, please, because they're taking this much too far. Now, on the flip side, a little bit down the line, we find out that she has a itty bitty tattoo on her hip.
Yeah.
And he sees it while she's getting out the swimming pool. And it was her first love, first everything. And he wants her to take that off.
Mm-hmm.
He said he don't feel right with her having that on there. And she's like, no, because even I had a baby with Fizz, and he asked me that, and I wouldn't do it. And he's saying that he wants her to do that. That has to be done. So her foolish ass decides, okay, we can make a compromise.
Right.
I'll get rid of my tattoo, and you move into my house. He was like, oh, hell to the no.
All right, you wasn't having it.
No, he left out the tattoo shop.
Yes, he did.
Over it. His only agenda, and he even says this to the camera, is to get with her, to get down that night, and to move on. And here she is. She's talking about it with Tierra, I think, about all the tricks she's playing in the bedroom with him.
Right.
And it leads me always to believe one thing. Why do these young, dumb girls, I'm not saying every young girl, but young and dumb, feel like if I give every bit of myself and my body to some man, I'm going to win him over with the P? Unless your pussy got a silver lining in it, honey.
It ain't working.
It ain't working. I'm sorry. No. So now we see Nikki and Tiara, they're coming together, right? They're talking
Yeah.
about doing a fashion line with Nikki's got some lingerie
Mm-hmm.
and Tiara makes a jacket. So who do they meet up with?
Who they meet up with?
Nas.
Nas, yes. She's a new girl on the scene. We don't know her, but supposedly she's been with Soulja Boy while Nia's been with Soulja Boy.
Right, and they've been doing off and on. When one is on, the other's off, and the other one's off, the other one's on. All this back and forth. So she's spilling all the tea to Nikki and Tiara.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one thing I can tell you mostly about Tiara is she will hold the tea.
Yeah.
And that's it benefits her. If it doesn't benefit her, Tiara really doesn't care.
No.
And so that's why she doesn't talk. Nikki, on the other hand, can't hold water.
Not to say
so while this girl is talking about her and Nia used to be BFFs, and Nia and Soulja Boy broke up, and she kind of slid in there in the middle.
Right.
Tiara's not saying anything about it. You know, she's asking some few questions, but she's not that into it. But Nikki is sucking up all the juice.
Right.
And now she wants the receipts.
Right. She wants the receipts. She's asking her, you know, what did y'all get down like
and
that?
The truth of the matter is, first of all, it's none of her business. So why would she tell them that, you know, I'm coming to have lunch with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm friends with you. I brought one of my friends with me. And now you're going to be pouring your guts out to me on who you did and what happened and who you Zoomed. That's not going to happen.
Nope.
Not in this lifetime. And no, that's not going to happen. Because my own thought on that is, and my own personal reality is that black people don't jump up spilling the tea first time we meet. We lay back in the cut. We check out the situation. We get a feeling for who's cool or who's not. On the other hand, sorry folks, white people tend to walk up on you and say how do you do, and then you know every last thing about them, including what day of the month draws they got on. So that's why I said that's fake. So let's move on. Now we're back at Miles, the gay rapper, and Milan, the producer.
Yeah.
Now we find them in a strip club.
Right. Weird.
Right. Okay. But they said they do that so that they can have a chance to get out. And they said in this business, and which I think is partially true, I guess, is that they have to keep up some kind of image.
Right.
So they're trying to keep up the image that they're homeboys and they hang out and they, you know, make them rain on the chicks and stuff like that. And it's kind of like the only place that they can get out together.
Right.
But what you think about the talk in the car? The guy was talking about, I looked at you, I want to just kiss you up in your mouth.
Right. I'm just like, y'all, that's enough. It's enough. The first episode, y'all showed them in bed. That's already too much. But then now we got to hear all the talk in the car.
Yeah.
You could have cut that out.
It's not for me, any kind of religious belief or anything like that. But my whole thing is this. Whatever you do in your bedroom, or whoever you do in your bedroom is your business.
Yeah.
You don't have to put it out in the street, in the face, because you're never going to hear me talking about whatever it is I do or don't do in the bedroom.
No.
But anyway, as it goes, Milan seems to want to rush the relationship.
He does, and his boyfriend doesn't want to. He's kind of like Rich Dollars. He's like, I'm not feeling that. I'm not trying to do all that right now. I'm still warming up.
Right.
This is just fresh for me.
And he's also concerned because he's best friends with his ex-girlfriend Amber now.
Right.
And Amber's got a little girl about 10 or 12.
Mm-hmm.
They were showing her in dance. And her father passed. So you know, Miles doesn't want to come out with this I'm gay information,
right?
Because he's afraid that that's going to change the little girl's mind about him,
right?
Or what have you. And I feel like Amber is supposed to be his friend, and she should understand.
Yeah.
Kids can rebound back from most anything because they still have that innocence enough to love you for who you are and not what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
They had Moniece and Tiara talking, but that was so boring. I didn't even care. You know, I wanted to say this too on that lady Nas and her business. That's why they met this Nas. She has her own business, getting models, and with the ladies doing fashion line, they want to get pictures and I guess do business. But I mean a runway. But it tickles me to think everybody in Hollywood got a business.
Right.
Like really. Nobody has a job like at Payless or
right.
Walmart or nothing like that. Walgreens, no. Everybody got big business. They on their grind. They on their hustle. Maybe that's true. I don't know. I don't
Right.
live in Hollywood, but it seems like it's stretched to the max. And every time you
Yeah.
turn around, somebody gonna start a new business. Businesses cost money.
Really.
Businesses need a business plan. You need to have mentoring. You need to have business loans. I don't see none of that shit ever jumping out. It's
No.
just like me and you. I woke up and decided let's have a cotton candy business. Like
Won't work.
seriously, no. So I'm moving on from that. Um, where are we? So I'm gonna call Nikki the snitch because she ends up going out shopping with Nia.
Right. And she ends up spilling all the tea on Nas. She just comes out with it. You know, it's not, hey girl, let me talk to you about this real quick. I'm a concerned friend. It was more of an instigating type thing.
Absolutely.
She was instigating it. She was, oh, and this B talking about she messing with Soldier. I don't know if you know about her or whatever. Nia knew her already, so because they had been friends in the past, so she wasn't. Nikki didn't get the reaction that she wanted.
Right, because I think that she really wanted to. Nikki gets off on hurting people, okay?
Don't she?
She does. But she's your friend. But she gets off on that, and you're right. She didn't get the reaction because Nia knew exactly who she was talking about. And Nikki tells her, well, Nas says she's going to have a boot camp, like a workout boot camp.
Mm-hmm.
And so Nikki takes it upon herself to invite Nia and April,
Right.
which they weren't even invited to it. But Nikki wants to see the drama pop off.
Right.
So now we move on to Princess and Ray J. Princess and Ray J are living in the same house, but they kind of like living separately, if you can really actually do that. Because you know, last time Ray J had a separate, apartment, and she walked in while he was turning it up with some strippers and all of that.
Right.
But Princess goes out with Tierra. And why is it that they've got Tierra doing a lot of in the gossip room, and
Right.
they're building her character now to be the bad guy?
Yeah,
You know,
I don't get that.
right? They kind of tried to do that to Hazel last year, but now it's Tierra's turn. So Tierra plans to meet up with her or be friendly with her,
Right.
only for her own benefit, because her goal is to break them up. She says, "Keep your friends closer, your enemies closer." That old saying, and I guess her enemies is Princess. But evidently, to me, her enemy is Ray J, because he's the one that put her on blast about doing a BJ on somebody in the back alley. I think
Right.
Little Bird, or what's his name?
Young Bird.
Young Bird, Little Bird, whoever Bird. But they meet up, and really, Tierra starts telling Princess she needs to stand up on her own feet. She needs to be an independent woman.
Right.
And Princess is like, yeah, you know what? You're right. And I'm saying to myself, where is this girl mama?
That's what I'm thinking. She was just soaking in everything that Tierra was saying without using her own discretion to be
Right.
like, you know what? You hurt by this man. So clearly you're going to over-exaggerate what
Right.
really happened. And you're not going to
Exactly.
say what you did in
Right.
the situation.
Why wouldn't she have a foundation in her life of those types of things? Be your own woman, pay your own bills, make your own way. You know, carry yourself with respect and pride and dignity. Know when to say yes, when to say no. Where is her mother that would not have told her that along the way? But she's relying on some ex to give her all the information.
Right.
So Princess gets invited out by Tierra, and she goes home, and she's all gussied up, and she got a pretty blue dress on with a lot of side boobs showing and all of that.
Right.
And she's got an overnight bag, and because they get turned up and have so much fun, she can spend the night. Her real goal is to get back at Ray J, tit for tat. In all reality, they're not engaged anymore. She shouldn't even be staying there. She should be staying with some other friend and having her own place and doing what she wants, because he's doing whatever he wants.
Right.
So as she's heading out, all of a sudden Ray J shows up, and he goes from being 25 to 50 in his conversation.
Honestly. Like, he turned to a whole other man. At first it was the, what you doing, what you wearing, where you going. It was kind of light at first, and then when she started telling him what was going on, he was, oh no, you're not, and you're not going nowhere, and you're going to walk yourself back in his house.
Right, you getting ready to change, and you can't go out. And I'm like, really?
Like, you ain't my daddy.
She grown. He sounded as stupid as fuck, and maybe a lot of men are sounding like that out there. I'm not dealing with none like that. And she eventually gets in the car and says, Tierra was right about you, and drives off. And that was really to make him angry. Like
Right.
we've been talking about him, because you know Ray J hates for anybody to talk about him behind his back.
Right.
But Ray J ends up calling up Tierra the next morning to meet up with her, to explain, for her to explain what did she say to Princess,
Right.
which she doesn't, because Tierra don't play that. You know, I have to
No.
really say that she's smarter than that.
Yeah.
And she's up there. Why should I be telling you anything? You really hurt me. You said that I was in the alley doing something. You think I'd really be in the alley doing anything with anybody? He like, I don't know if in the alley, maybe in the bed.
Right.
And she's
What?
like, that nothing happened with anybody. And he's up what same thing he said to Princess the night before. You know, okay, I hurt you. That's not my intention. That's clearly your intention.
Right.
What are you saying was absolutely a lie?
Right.
And then he always puts on that humble face, that
Don't
humble talk. Yeah, so he can have more and more drama. And then he had the nerve to say, I'm just working on being a better person. What?
And I swear to myself, I'm here thinking in my head, get your one wish looking self somewhere. One wish just popped into my head like, boy, stop.
He looking dry and greasy at the same time. Head looking terrible to me. I don't like that hairdo.
No.
I used to think he was kind of cute kid in the day, but hearing this conversation, it's not my intention to hurt you. Clearly it is your intention to
Right.
hurt. Or quite frankly, you don't give two fucks about them, so you know you're right. You don't have any intention to do anything
Right.
good or bad with them. But lastly, let's finish out because it's getting late. We ended up with Nas having a boot camp.
Yeah.
And Tierra is there, and somebody else is there. We don't know who that is.
Yeah.
But in walks, oh no, it's Nikki is there.
Nikki.
So in comes Nia, April,
There's some other
and
girl.
somebody else. That's
We
what
don't we don't know who she is, but she was there.
And so Nas says, what's Nia doing here? And Nikki immediately lies. I don't know. I invited April. Bitch, you lying.
Right.
Your lying is you invited everybody here
Right.
to the get down because you want to see a real fight break out.
Right.
So the ladies start talking, and Nia goes right up to her and says, if you want to talk with me, let's talk about the Soldier Boy situation. Let's talk about our friendship, whatever. Now, here come Nia going to try to talk trash to her, try to talk big and bad, how she going to whoop this, that, and the third. Why is she doing that? Because security is standing right there.
Right. That's how I felt. Because I agree with Nas. She's like, hey, I'm not here for that. She's like, you a grown woman. We're not
Right.
here to throw no blows. We're here to talk about
Right.
what's going on.
But then Nia wants to get argumentative, so Nas walks up in her space. She walking backwards.
Right. They're talking about, "Kid, come get me. Come get me."
Right.
Put you back behind the security guard.
And they got Nas behind the security guard. Which, to tell you the truth, they didn't even need a security guard out
Yeah,
there
nothing was gonna pop
because if in fact it was, I don't know this young lady Nia, but she would have got her Nas. I mean, I don't know Nas, but Nia would have got her ass whooped because all she do is sell them wolf cookies, and she can't back it up, not a lick.
Nope.
Not a lick. If you want to know somebody who talk big shit but can't fight, watch Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I'm telling you what to know.
Right.
So, you guys, that's the show.
Yep.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it a 5.
Yeah, me too.
It's not up there yet. We've got to see some new people, so we didn't see all the same people from last week. Like we didn't see Hazel.
No.
What did we see?
Omarion.
Omarion, we just see. We only saw about 2 minutes of Fizz.
Yeah.
But they're trying to get everybody in and get a mix and mingle. I guess it's kind of hard to mix them all in at the same time.
Yeah.
But if you like the show, subscribe.
Comment.
And thumbs us up. And thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
And we'll see you tomorrow for Table Talk.
See ya.
Bye.